Yeah, it is. It's a huge honor. For the last 18 years of my career, in 2008 was the Sir Henry Cotton Award I was trying to go for. Pablo Larrazabal beat me to that, actually. Still hold it against him. But then it's been about trying to win Harry Vardon trophies and Seve Ballesteros awards, and now there's obviously going to be an award under my name, which is very, very cool, and to recognize the best DP World Tour player, their performance in the 4 major championships over the course of the year. It's as I said, it's an amazing honor, and I'm looking forward to next year when the majors are over and being able to hand it to whoever the deserving winner is. When Guy and Eric approached us about it after the Masters, my first inclination was, is it not a bit soon? Is it not a bit early? But the more I thought about it, and the more, I'm not going to be around forever playing, so it'll still be amazing to have my name, after my playing days, my name associated with this tour, and hopefully, have an award named after me that means something to future generations that they want to strive towards to achieve. So, as I said, an amazing honor, and to have my name up there alongside Seve and Harry Vardon and Henry Cotton and John Jacobs, that's very special. Yeah, obviously a great day on Sunday to, it looked, like I was probably going to have a similar cushion over Marco to what I had last week, but I, was able to turn it on in the back nine and make a few birdies and, give myself a chance to win the tournament, but also a little bit more of a lead going in here. So I thought last week was overall pretty good. I certainly played really well on the weekend, and I find myself in a familiar position going into this week. Going out last on Thursday, and it'll be good to tee it up again alongside Marco again. And I'm excited for a great week. I felt like my game rounded into some really good form at the weekend, and hopefully I can continue that from Thursday onwards. I just wanted to prioritize it again. If you look at, I won my 3rd Race to Dubai title in 2015, and then there's a big gap. But in that gap, I won 3 FedEx Cup titles, so it was almost as if I just prioritized a little bit the other side of the pond. And then I think after COVID, I sort of said, okay, what are some things that I want to do for the last 10 or 15 years of my career, and one of those was trying to prioritize this tour a little bit again, and trying to win the Race to Dubai a few more times. So it's just something that but it's also coincided with better play in the majors too, because as a dual member of both, to have a chance to win, you really need to play well in those bigger events. So the majors, the Rolex Series event, the co-sanctioned Scottish Open, those are the events you have to play well in to have a chance. So just sort of prioritizing those and trying to, just making more of a, I'm not saying I didn't make an effort, but just prioritize it a little bit more. I think it is. I don't feel like I'm, I don't think my desire's gone. It's certainly not gone, but I think it's just going to be one of those things where I'm going to have to pick and choose where to sort of place my desire and what I want my goals to be. I'm certainly not less driven, but maybe just more driven in focused areas. I don't feel I'm chasing as much anymore. Like I'm not chasing the Grand Slam. I'm not chasing these things. It's like I'm very content with what I've done in the game. I'm still driven to do more, but it's sort of a pinpointed drive in certain directions. You have hate. Yeah, and a clearer head, and I'm out of all the political stuff in golf basically, and I can just focus on playing and playing where I want to, and making myself competitively happy by playing in the tournaments that I want to play, and then having more time to make myself personally happy with, doing the things I want to do away from golf, traveling with my family, and showing my daughter different parts of the world, and doing things like that. I think is it's a very nice place to be in life.